48 now, is there really an instrument that can measure love?
They want to charge you at many gas stations and truck stops in this country.
Yeah.
Love meters claim to do the trick. Question is, are they accurate? Wise guy Matt Sellen has the answer. Matt, what is all of this?
Well, okay. The birds we'll get to next, because those have to do with love meters, but it's sort of indirectly. These things that you can buy at the finer gift shops that claim to measure how in love you are and so on, really what they do is they measure temperature. Okay, and so if you have warm hands, you can get the liquid to go gushing up to the top. So let's see if Matt is hot here. And
there we go.
There he goes. If I grab one of these, you want to try that?
Yes, I'll try mine.
Okay.
My hands are always cold. I don't think this is...
You just hang on for a little while. It'll start...
You should be getting cold fish.
Now, the way these things work is pretty interesting, actually, is that there's a liquid inside these things called methylene chloride, whose boiling point is just about the same as your body temperature. And so that means that the pressure above this liquid is very, very sensitive to temperature. And so what happens is, if you look at these things kind of carefully, let me hold it up, there's liquid in this bottom bulb. If you heat it up with your hand just a little bit, the pressure increases and it pushes the liquid up this tube to the top one. Okay, and so that's the love meter. Now,
I'm cold. Apparently, it's still not going.
And what does this have to do with the dunking birds, you may be asking at this point?
Yes.
Okay, now if you look very carefully, this is exactly what the dunking bird looks like, except it has a hat on here and a feather glued to the bottom.
Okay.
And so what happens is, in the dunking bird, you get the temperature at the bottom higher than the temperature at the top. The liquid rises up this thing, and that makes him kind of top heavy, and he tips over. Once he tips over, the liquid runs back down to the bottom, and he flips back up again.
So the water here in this is attracting them? Am I getting ahead of myself?
No, yeah, okay, no, this is a very good question. So here, you'll notice nobody is grabbing the bottom of these birds to heat up the bottom to force the liquid up. Right. Instead, the way you get a difference in temperature is that you cool off the head. Okay, so instead of having the bottom warm, you have a cold head, okay? And so the way you get a cold head is you put a little water on it, the water evaporates, that cools off the head, and that kind of sucks the liquid up to the head, the thing flips over. As soon as it flips, the liquid leaks back down to the bottom, and he flips back up again, and the thing just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. And this thing will keep bobbing and weaving like this all day long.
So so how does this relate then to love? These are the love meters, yes?
Right, so these are the love meters, because these measure temperature.
Okay,
so
what about the ones that you see, really quickly, the ones that you see where you put your finger in there? Is it the same premise, the ones at wherever the gas stations are?
I think those things are either completely not doing anything, or what they do is they measure the resistance of your skin. So if you're sweating a little bit, then they probably say you're in love, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's all about how much your blood is pumping. Apparently mine is not today.
Try that.
Cold hands, warm heart, Jennifer.
I guess. Anyway.
All right, if you have questions for Matt, here's how you can do it. Send them in to you can go to his website. For one, go to wiseguy.net. You can also send your questions to us through email at themorningshow@wcia.com, or leave a message on the Morning Show feedback line. We'll pass it on to him, 373-3661.